D. Yep, I sure would. And I think we can start by saying for a lot of today's game, it was about as ugly as my shirt and my sweater and all that kind of stuff. And but again, this team just keeps finding a way to plug along and come back and show their true character. And that's what we're about. We're about a fourth quarter mentality. And whenever your back's against the wall, you got to keep fighting and keep plugging. And that's what I think this team has showed and done. And I'm really proud of that effort. I think at the semester and now that we finished up the first half, I'm really pleased at where we are. I think we've grown so much in these months together. We're a different basketball team, and I think we play with a lot more passion and heart and together that I want us to be about in the future. So I'm really proud of them, and way to go, Danielle. Congrats. Big time.
Congrats,
yeah,
Dean.
but that's what I got.
What was what was sort of, or even if it was a message, was there a message about the three-point shooting or a game plan that first half let them shoot 9 for 20, second half 3 for 13?
It's more about choices. It's about their choice to cut loose and play with energy. And again, whenever that first half, we didn't play with energy and we didn't play with fire and gave up way too many easy possessions that they can make open shots. Is that if we crowd them and get after it and communicate, then they don't get open shots. They have to have harder shots. And I thought the second half we played with a lot more, made them make choices a lot more. We started trapping a little bit more, which kind of got us energized and made them make some different choices. So I think that was a big part of it. But for the most part, it's about them choosing to cut loose and go.
Jasmine, you had those 3 fouls in the first half that kind of kept you out of your rhythm. What allowed you to get things going in the second half?
The message at halftime was we had to turn it up. We were down 12, and you had to forget the first half because we did not come out and play how we needed to play. So the second half, we were just determined to come back and make it a game.
Did any of the three of you have the UNCW game in the back of your mind at halftime when you're down 12? You're thinking, it came back last time, we can do it this time. Was that even like a thought, a message, someone said it?
There is no doubt we were. I mean, we didn't think we were going to lose. We always thought we can come back, and this team has so much heart, and we've proved that the last couple of games. So.
D, did you?
Same thing Jazz says. This team has a lot of heart, so I kind of knew we were going to chip back and come back.
Coach, Kovac had 26 points in the game, but you guys were really able to stifle her a little more in the second half. What did you guys do differently to make her less, productive?
Yeah, I think she's such a great player, and if she's got that funky shot, but boy, she can step back and really put so much pressure on you because she can shoot it so deep, and it's not what you're typically used to watching play. And but again, I thought some of our traps and some of that stuff kind of forced them out of rhythm, and so then it's harder for them to get into their that little offense and all that kind of stuff because now they're disrupted, and so. Thought that probably had more bearings on, her shooting than what we were doing just player per player for her.
Was it a game plan in the second half as well to drive and try to get fouled and sort of abandon the free throw, the 3-point ball a little bit?
Yeah, and it was, and I thought we took pretty good shots the first half, and a lot of them we were 1 of 12, I think, from the 3-point line the first half, and didn't get to the free throw line and. That was something we had to attack them, and it's you are open, but now you got to work to get a easier shot and a better shot, and I thought our kids did a good job of being able to do that, and we simplified a little bit of stuff and just kept hammering the same thing, and we're hoping that they would not adjust and keep letting us do what we wanted to do. So, but I thought our attacks were much better the second half.
Coach talked about those back-to-back double-digit comebacks the last 2 games. What does that say about this team's resilience, and what gives them that?
Yeah, and that's what I've been so pleased with. And again, from the moment I got here, we talked so much about a mentality, fourth quarter mentality, and it doesn't mean just in the fourth quarter. And I hope that we can stretch that further and not wait till the fourth quarter. But it's a toughness. It's a fight, no matter what the odds are, no matter where you are in the game. You've got to be that in the classroom and everything that you've got to fight for. And and so I think we're assuming that mentality. We've still got a long ways to go in that development, but it's I think these two especially hate to lose. They want to compete and win, and whenever they get down, then they get mad, and then they develop that mentality that no, we got to go, we got to raise our level, and so that I'm really pleased with.
Coach, I noticed you've been going with the sweaters all season. That's the best one yet.
I wanted to have a shark attack where we go feed on somebody rather than being a goldfish and just like getting fed. So it took us a while to do that, but it was.
Whose idea was the ugly sweater day?
Are these ugly? No.
What?
No.
I feel like I don't have commercial.
Thank you.
She calls her mom and she says, what did you say? I don't know if you've seen that. But there's
Yes.
Yeah. Now I feel like embarrassed.
Yeah. Mine is Terry Mitchell pulling out that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I was
That was
like,
good.
no,
Yeah.
I could not. The first time she walked in, I'm like,
She was
oh.
excited.
Yeah. But our marketing department did a great job of, and so then we wanted to help put that out for them. And it is. I think it's more for us bridging that between the fans and what we do on the floor. And so we do. We want to make sure that we're as inclusive as we can be for people that want to come and enjoy and have a good time watching our kids play.
Coach, it seemed like the fans were really getting into it in that fourth quarter and that overtime. Does it seem like the fan base is starting to galvanize really around this team?
It is, and there was a couple of people as I was talking to coming out, going, and praising these guys on just so fun to see them play so hard. And that's what I want my teams to be about. And I want to give the fans a product that they can be really proud of, and young women that not only on the court but represent our university and our team to the highest level, and that's what we have. And so to see them every game battle and claw and all of that stuff, that's who we're going to be about.